You're watching the Talk Mania, and I'm your host CJ. Welcome back to another album review, which today will be Amon Amarth's brand new record, which is The Great Heathen Army, brand new for 2022. Um, yeah, I absolutely love this band. I absolutely love Amon Amarth. I've liked them ever since John's Viking came out, and yeah, whenever they have a new album, I really want to review it or really want to rank their albums, which that'll be coming up in the future. I'll re-rank them in the future, and yeah, I'll re-rank Amon Amarth in the future, not right now. So yeah, let's get into it. What I like about this album, again, another Amon Amarth album that brings the Viking brutality. Epic stuff, honestly. Epic album. I find this album to be really enjoyable and fun to listen to. And here's the controversy I have about this album that a lot of people are going to either disagree with me or agree with me that this album is more like their older stuff. It has more of the blast beat riffs instead of the power chord riffs to it. They're there, the power chord riffs are there, but I kind of feel like this album is a lot more like Fate of Norns or Avenger, The Crusher, those albums. I kind of feel like this, and the vocals are kind of like the new stuff, but just the whole album just feels like like the older material. So yeah, that's what I had to say about that. All the songs are pretty much just amazing. Um, thing with the vocals are they're very like deep and they kind of give that like really brutal feel to it, and I absolutely love that about them on Amarth with their brutal vocals, and just sometimes it's just downright disgusting and how deep they can get with the vocals. Um, so yeah, let's get into the songs. Best songs. I tried to choose five and I couldn't. I couldn't choose five songs. I usually try to do that where it's like five songs, like the five best from the record, but honestly, basically every song is just as good as the last one. Get in the Ring, a song that will show the listener what the hell the album's about and what it's like. Lots of blast beats to like kind of. This is where I get that old style from, the blast beat riffs. They have more blast beat riffs on the albums like The Crusher, Once Sent from the Golden Hall, those albums. That's Get in the Ring kind of breathes that more like old style Amon Amarth instead of the newer John's Viking Berserker era that they have going right now, that they had going until this album came out. Um, the Great Heathen Army title track. This title track is brutal, honestly. It's probably one of the more brutal songs on the record. The chug and riff and those deep vocals to this song is just absolutely crushing. Honestly, great album. Or great album, great song, honestly. The Great Heathen Army is one of my favorite ones on here. Not my favorite, though. My favorite one is, yeah, still to come. Odin Owns You All, epic. This song is like one of the more drawn out lyrical songs that are more like have the lyrics are kind of good. The lyrics are really good on this song. I just by hearing the vocals on it, the lyrics are good. Find a Way or Make One, the best song on the record, honestly. Favorite song on this album, Find Your Out Way Out of There or Make One, like badass, honestly. It's basically like you have nowhere left to go and there's a bunch of enemies in front of you. It's either like find a way out of there or you're gonna have to make one, and that's what this song is basically. Let's not forget about the riffs too. Ear candy, honestly, absolutely ear candy riffs on this song too. Dawn of the Norseman, everything about the song is good. I really can't explain why it's good. It just really is basically what the other songs have. But Saxons and Vikings. The guitar riffs are some of the best from Amon Amarth on this song. That opening riff that they have for this the song with the power chords, yeah, it's pretty good. I like that. And having Biff uh, Byford on this from Saxon. This Biff is on this album from Saxon. Like, it just adds another more grand quality to the song. Like, and yeah, then there's the 8 track Rides With Me, and then number 9, The Serpent's Trial. I had this one noted but didn't write it on the script. Um, Basically, it's more of like a slower end to the album, but it still has that brutality that goes with the rest of the record, which is absolutely great to end the album off with a slower, more brutal song that kind of is like a good send off. And here's the big question: is it better than the previous album? And I gotta say yes. Honestly, this album is way better than Berserkers. Like, Berserker, way better. Honestly, they have more notable songs on this album than they did on Berserker. And yeah, Berserker has kind of like a thing where it's like they only have the Raven's Flight, uh, Shield Wall, and those songs on there, but the rest of the songs are kind of forgettable. But this one, a lot of the song, like most of the songs on here, are not forgettable, and you kind of remember them when you go back to it. And yeah, it's basically what I think of this album. Uh, hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be another album review, because if you didn't know, July 29th or 30th, those 2 days, there was like a shit ton of releases that day, so by bands that I listen to, so I basically am going to review those albums, so stay tuned to that. I'll be back with those maybe in a day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next time.